Unfortunately, just a few skin divers of the wrong kind can give diving a bad name. That's why when Pete Bates hauled up his lobster pots one day in June and found them empty, he was plenty angry. Figured that he had run into some skin diver trouble. But what he didn't know was that it was soon to become the worst trouble of his life.
Hey, you two! Where's my lobsters? I know you two. You're Joe Gordon. You're Eddie Delaney.
I'm only borrowing a Pete for an initiation.
Shut up! I'll teach you to steal my catch. Play it, Pop. Out!
Oh, they might drown!
So what? Come on!
They might drown!
You just wait! I'll catch you! Next time I'll bring my gun!
A week later, I was in the same area on the enjoyable assignment of giving skin diving pointers to a pretty marine biologist. Alma Carroll was looking for a certain kind of eelgrass. She made another kind of discovery, a brand new expensive spear gun. On it were the initials ED. The spear gun was ultimately to prove the evidence and the clue to an underwater murder. The local skin diving shop seemed the logical place to check on our find.
Hi, Mike. Hello, Alma.
Hi, Clark. Do you know of a diver with initials ED?
ED. Mike, where'd you find this?
About 50 yards off Camino Beach.
This is the one I sold to Eddie Delaney.
The diver who disappeared last week?
Yeah. Mike, I think maybe you better take this to the police.
Yeah, I think I better. Thanks, Clark. The police were very interested. They asked me to help them. I accompanied an assistant DA on a visit to Eddie Delaney's diving buddy, a parking lot attendant named Joe Gordon.
Yeah, we had a run-in with Pete.
Did he threaten to bring a gun next time?
The old guy didn't mean anything by it. He's sore at all skin divers. He thinks we're somehow responsible for the bad catch he's had all season.
Now, that was Sunday. How about the following Tuesday?
I told you. I went by Eddie's house to see if he wanted to go diving that morning. Well, he said he was busy. Well, I didn't want to go either. That was the last time I saw him.
Ever see that spear gun before?
Well, that's Eddie's. Where'd you find it?
In the area around Pete's lobster pots. Is it possible he lost it that Sunday?
Oh, no. He had it in the car when we went home that day. I'm sure of it. Hey, wait a minute. You don't think that Eddie went out alone last Tuesday and Pete actually shot him?
I don't think anything. Not yet.
What about Eddie? Was he pretty good underwater?
He's pretty good, at least past the beginner stage.
Would he go out alone?
Oh, no. I taught him better than that.
Oh, you taught him, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Who taught you?
Nobody, really. I've been swimming in these waters ever since I was a kid. Mostly for abalone.
Well, you must know this area pretty well, then.
Yes, I do.
Any particular spot out here that diver might get into trouble? I mean, like underwater current, caves, thick kelp?
Oh, Eddie was a very cautious guy. He wouldn't go into an area like that with me. He certainly wouldn't go it alone.
Where would he be apt to go?
In the only area he knows.
What was that?
The area around Pete's lobster pots.
That made Pete an even more logical suspect. We interrogated him next.
Tell him the truth, mister. I didn't have no gun. Sure, I told him I did. That was just to scare him.
But you did go fishing last Tuesday.
Tuesday? Don't remember. I don't remember days so good no more. All light to me. Got no place to go.
Well, let me refresh your memory, Pete. The Pier Fish Market says you brought in 28 lobsters on Tuesday afternoon.
28, huh? Unless I remember that good. Must be they remember the day. I don't know.
Did you happen to see Eddie Delaney at all that day?
Huh? That one. You better stay away from my catch, I'm telling you.
It's a little late for that. Now, could it be that you came across Eddie Delaney last Tuesday and killed him?
You've got no right calling me a liar, mister.
I'm calling you a good deal more than that, Pete. I'm saying you're a possible murderer. You had the motive and the opportunity.
I'll teach you. Go around calling people names. Easy now, Pete. Take it easy. Maybe you didn't actually see Delane himself. But it's possible that you could have seen his bubbles, isn't it? Whenever I see bubbles, I know skin divers down there stealing my lobsters, maybe. Did you see any bubbles that day, Tuesday? No. I don't know. Are you sure now? No, I don't know. I didn't see Eddie. I told you, mister, I didn't see Eddie. Now, if you said I did, okay. I'm tired. I don't remember so good no more. I'm going to my boat.
Pete, now do you understand that I could lock you up in jail on suspicion?
Jail? Lock me up? Okay.
Oh, forget about it.
But you just said...
Now, I know, just forget what I said. But be sure you don't leave town.
Sure, mister. Hey, mister, what's wrong when I leave town? I was born here. Got no place else to go.
What do you think?
I think he's telling the truth. As much as he can remember of it.
Well, that's just the trouble. He can't remember much anymore. If I put him on the stand, it'd be even worse.
Well, whatever did happen to Delaney, Pete didn't shoot him.
What makes you so certain?
The way he was squinting. He's almost blind. He couldn't shoot a gun with any degree of accuracy, especially a moving target in the water.
Yeah, you may be right.
You hold off on this for a couple of days.
You got an idea?
Well, I'd like to take another look around, see if I could find something. After all, I only searched a small area. Maybe Joe Gordon could help me.
All right, let's go talk to him.
Joe Gordon was most cooperative. He insisted on taking time off from his job. Alma came along, and the three of us agreed to divide up the search area. We surfaced according to plan, but none of us had found anything.
What's beyond those rocks?
Just a little cove.
We could try that next.
Well, there's not much sense in that. Eddie would go nowhere near that cove. Matter of fact, none of us would. Strong rip current over there. It's dangerous, and he knew it.
What if he got caught in the rip?
I already thought of that. Checked that cove out. The first thing we found out, Eddie had disappeared. There wasn't a sign of him. Anyway, like I said, he wouldn't go anywhere near there.
Well, let's go back to the shop and get some more air.
Sorry, I gotta get back to the job. I'll meet you tomorrow afternoon if you like, huh?
Okay, thanks, Joe.
Good to see you.
Like I said, let's go get our tanks refilled.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
Hiya, Pete.
Huh? Hello, mister. Ah. What do you got in the sack? Some lobsters. Hey, maybe you and the lady would like to buy some, huh? Give you a special price, huh? Why don't you sell them to the fish market? They don't want my lobsters no more. 18 years been selling to them. I say they don't want my lobsters no more.
Why not?
They say something about something in paper. I don't read too good. I don't know.
Maybe we can use a couple of your lobsters.
Why don't you go up the jeep with me?
I'll get you your money.
Sure, mister.
Hiya, Pete.
Hey, want to buy some lobsters, huh?
Not today, Pete. The DA wants to talk to you. Want to leave your catch someplace?
Look, I'll sell them. Tell him I see him later.
I'm sorry, Pete, but I got to take you in right now.
Officer, can I talk to you? You find something?
Yeah, it kind of looks bad for the old man.
What do you mean?
Well, we searched his shack and found a diver's knife. It's been identified as Delaney's.
Oh?
Excuse me. Okay, Pete. Let's go, huh?
I didn't do nothing, mister. You tell me you wanted to help me. Why you let him take me to jail, huh?
Well, I can't do anything about that, Pop, but I will try to help you.
You will? Hey, you and the lady, you keep my lobsters. I'll give them to you.
Thanks, Pop.
Doesn't make much sense, does it, Mike? The knife being found in Pete's house.
It makes sense if somebody's trying to trap him.
Well, that's what I thought. But who?
I don't know for sure yet. But whoever it is figures that this will keep us from searching anymore.
Well, we nearly searched the whole coastline already.
Except that cove.
Joe Gordon kept stressing how dangerous it was. He'd already searched it.
Maybe that's why we should take a look at it. Alma and I started out next morning. The more I thought about it, the more I was convinced that Pete Bates was innocent of the charge of murder. But we needed proof. Searching the cove that had interested me so much the day before was our last remote hope.
He's coming up.
Gotta make it on his own. Come on, Les! All the way!
Joe Gordon.
Yeah,
What are they doing?
I don't know.
Well, nice going, boy. You're in. Okay, Frankie, old man, it's your turn. Let's go. Come on.
Oh, wait a minute, will you? Let me get my fins.
What are you going to do?
See what they're up to.
Oh, I'll come with you.
No, you stay here. I don't know what I'm going to get into down there. And keep down. Don't let them see you.
Well, how you doing, boy?
All right, Joe.
Hey, quit stalling. Either you do or you don't. Oh, what are you scared of? You can't do no more than drown.
I swam around the point of the cove. One thing was certain now. Joe Gordon was lying. There wasn't any riptide current. But why was he lying? And what was he doing here with the other divers? Then I saw something below. A sunken ship. Joe and the other diver weren't in sight yet. I decided to explore. What I found was a collection of sterling silver, some in plastic containers, obviously stolen goods. I knew now why Gordon didn't want us to search this cove. E.D., Eddie Delaney's air cylinder. This was something for the district attorney, but I didn't want Joe Gordon or his companion to discover me. My first reaction was one of incredulity. I couldn't believe that an experienced diver like Gordon would deliberately endanger a man's life by depriving him of his air. Why? Then it suddenly dawned on me. This was some sort of an initiation, an underwater hazing. A stupid, senseless kind of sadism. That's when I started to get angry. I could see that this man was new at skin diving and that he was terrified. It was apparent that any second now he'd panic. I got to him just in time. The diver was still frightened. I made a point of taking him up slowly.
Much better job than you did, boy. Took so long to do the job. Come on, let's get her.
Let go of me!
What are you doing here? Where's Nelson? Who's she? The lousy spy. What do you want to do with it? Hang on to her a minute.
Gordon hit me with the force of a bullet. I used the air tank as a shield. broke away, but he came after me. He had a diving lung, and I didn't. He tried to keep me fighting until the air in my lungs was gone. Finally, I grabbed him in a judo hold.
All right?
We began to surface.
You heard what he said. Joe was trying to kill Mike Nelson.
I don't believe it. He's no murderer.
If you won't help me, I'll go myself. Are you all right, Mike?
Sorry I couldn't help you.
What's this all about?
Tell him. It was about Eddie Delaney.
Delaney?
Yeah, that's right. What do you guys got here, anyway? An underwater gang of some kind? That wreck down there is full of stolen stuff. How was Eddie Delaney involved in all this? I don't know what you're talking about. Come on. What happened to Delaney? All right. See how long you can keep your breath. You gonna talk now? Are ya? Okay. You ready to talk? Yes. Did you kill him? Did you? Yeah. Why?
I didn't mean to. It was an accident. It was the final test, Eddie's initiation. I was down at 20 feet, and he was coming up. And he got panicky. He grabbed my air hose.
And you didn't give it to him, huh?
As God is my judge, I thought he'd make it on his own. He was my best friend.
Your best friend. What'd you do with his body? Huh?
I dragged it to shore and buried it on the coast.
Yeah. When the police started to investigate, you figured to make it look like Pete Bates killed him. So you planted the spear gun and then the knife, huh?
I was scared.
Are they in on this too?
We didn't know anything about it. I swear we didn't.
We were all members of his gang, but just for kicks. That stuff down in the cabin, we just stole it for his initiations.
Hey, you better come along too. Come on, you. The DA's waiting. So is Pete Bates. Let's go. Hello there. I'm Lloyd Bridges. You know, 3/5 of the world is covered by the sea. And how little most of us know about that underwater world. Go below with us again next week, huh? For another thrilling adventure in Sea Hunt.